Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, and hey, what's up if you are new here? I definitely have some morning voice going on. Don't mind me. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Even in the summertime, I find that vlogging, doing my filming on the weekends is just more realistic, and I think it's because on the weekends is when I'm actually getting ready and doing things, probably because a lot of the people in my life are not on summer break. They're working and they have time on the weekends. Also, like Sundays, I go to church, so I usually have something going on my weekend. So I thought it'd be fun to film today. I think it was a rainy night. We've gotten a lot of rain. Yesterday it cleared out quite a bit. Today it might be on and off rainy. Honestly, I don't know. I didn't check the forecast yet. I just sat down. I'm going to watch, I think, a YouTube video. I've been awake for a little while now, just kind of sitting quietly and enjoying coffee. So yeah, I'll check back in a little while. It's a Saturday, so I'm gonna tackle some of my typical things, like laundry. I need to wash my hair today or tomorrow, honestly. I have a few more things I want to tackle as well. And it's that time of year. I'm going to buy a new planner because I've been the person who would always buy a new planner for the new year. So come January, that's when I want my new planner. But something about already having my planner for the year, like in the summer, so I've switched to getting a new one like now because they go from like July to June. Or you can pretty much find an agenda any time of year. So I might be stopping by Target to pick one out. If you don't know, I'm a sucker for like stationery. Gosh, I have agendas, I have notebooks, pens. I have so many, and I'm trying to be really intentional about replacing them ever. So my goal is to just get a new agenda, but if I see a little notebook to go along with it, that might be coming home with me too. We'll have to wait. All right, cheers to the weekend, you guys. I'll check in later.
Supportive he is of me and like these little fun things.
It is a bright, sunny, clear morning. I think it'll be more of a cloudy day later and a little more overcast later in the day, but the temperature will stay high, I'm okay with that. But for now, it's a little on the chilly, I wouldn't say chilly, but it's warm out. It's not hot. It's not cold. So that's great. I'm gonna go get an iced coffee. I have a reward, or I have enough points at a coffee shop that I can get a free one. I thought it would be the perfect morning to just go for a little drive, grab that, get back, do some planning for the weekend, and then I'm gonna do a morning workout. I usually do afternoon ones. It just works best for our schedule. And I think performance-wise, I think my body just, maybe because I've done it that way for so long, afternoon workouts, I feel better because I've eaten, I've been hydrated, I've been awake a while. I feel like I can fully put myself into the workout. So I'll be doing a morning, it'll be kind of like a mid-morning one though, so nothing too shocking for the system. And then I plan to do my like skincare. I'm gonna shower, skincare, and then probably get ready, or we'll see. That's up for debate still, but all right, let's go get this iced coffee. I think I'm just gonna get an iced hazelnut latte, actually. Iced hazelnut latte sounds awesome. All right, I still have a little ways to go on my coffee, but I'm gonna take a break, put it in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna get my workout in because I told myself that I was gonna work out earlier rather than later. So I'm gonna hold myself to it, chill this in the refrigerator. We're gonna do a workout. I'll show you what I'm thinking once I get downstairs. All right, here we are down in the workout zone. I go back and forth with this. So in my dream home, we'll have like a full set of dumbbells. I just have a few that I've just always had. I think from growing up at my parents' house. So I have this set of 5, and then I have a random one single 8-pounder. So those are the only dumbbells I have. We have this bench press, so I can incorporate some like of the heavier weights if I just use I'm able to hold and use these to some degree. But I've been wanting to do more strength training. So I'm starting to incorporate just using the bar. So this is 45 pounds, and I might just add on, honestly, like the 2.5 pounders if I need to, just to add on 5 more pounds, make it 50. There's a lot you can do with the bar, so I'm going to be doing that today, and I'm gonna just take it easy. I haven't done a ton of lifting. I am more so into like HIIT workout, so high intensity interval training. I like cardio, and I haven't done a ton of strength training recently. After having my baby, I've noticed that my muscle in tone is just like gone, mainly because, and I'm stating that factually, I'm not being hard on myself here, but in all honesty, toward the end of my pregnancy, and then not for a while after, toward the end of my pregnancy, I was not exercising, and then even after giving birth and recovering, like my doctor was like, wow, yep, you are good to go. Like I walk every single day, but when it came to like getting back into my my training, I didn't get into it right away, and I knew it was something that I would start up again. I wasn't too hard on myself, and I didn't push myself really. I was like, you know, eventually I'm gonna get back into it, and in the back of my head I'm like, I know what I need to do. So here we are, showing up, getting back into it, finding something that I can really enjoy. I've shared time and time again, I believe, I do love following a few fitness instructors, I guess you would call, creators on social media, mainly YouTube. I follow Fit by Mick. All of her videos I have probably done a workout to. They're just really great, mainly because here are some key features. I love that she includes, in most of her videos, not every single one, but I love that she a lot of times includes a warm-up and a cool down, and then she's also talking to you through the workout. So like, it's not just like you have to be, your eyes need to be glued to the screen, because down here, like we have our workout space on this side, and then we have like a living room space. So I'm able to stand usually right about here, and I have the workout up on the big screen, kind of from an angle, but enough to see. But I like that I don't have to be staring at the screen. Like, she'll demonstrate the workout and then the exercise, and then I can kind of just do it over here, and then she'll talk here and there throughout and say, make sure you're, you know, she'll like tweak like your form, remind you about your form and whatever. So it's not just music. And then she does have good music that she plays in the background too. So I've liked her format the best for follow along workouts. But anyways, back to what I was saying, as far as dumbbells go, I keep wanting to invest in like a full rack of them. I'm like, that would be great. That's going to change everything. Not necessarily though. I know myself, and I know that I make excuses, and I'm like, okay, if once I get this, then everything's going to change. Or even I'm finding myself with, oh my gosh, something as little as getting a new planner. I was just talking about that this morning. I'm like, okay, once I get my new planner, I'm going to be so much more organized and motivated. I'm going to get so much more done. I'm going to have a clear vision for what I'm doing. But I think that's an excuse, because I'm putting it off. I'm like, nope, I can start today. I can start right now. I have an agenda. I have a planner. I have paper. The time is right now. So we're going to do it. Enough of me talking. I just kind of wanted to let you in on what we're doing here. I'm going to be working with the bar, aiming for a 30-minute workout and a shower by the time baby wakes up. So hopefully we can get that done. If not, there's always time to move your body. So I'll catch you guys a little later. So it's a little overcast, but still no rain. It looks like any rain or thunder storms are gonna hold off till later, which is great. I will be putting on a little bit of makeup later, nothing major, but there's a product I wanna try out. So I'll do that in a bit. But today is a day I'm wearing comfy shorts, and I borrowed my husband's t-shirt. It's one of those days. We're keeping it comfy, we're keeping it casual. I'm gonna eat something. I think I'm gonna have a breakfast sandwich, and then I'm gonna sit and edit a video, because I upload Sundays at noon, and my video's not done yet, and it's the day before, so we need to sit down and get that done. Excuse me, I need to sit down and get that done. I I regret wearing sandals. It was just easier. I should have worn my sneakers. But it is what it is. Alright, let's play some fetch. Oh! Good boy, bring it here. Drop. Whoa! Alright. Whoa. Hello, hello. All right, I mentioned this earlier. I'm gonna get ready, but I'm doing like minimal, well, I shouldn't say minimal makeup, but I'm gonna do just like a quick look. For my summer look, I'm wearing only a handful of products. I do a foundation, well, it's technically a skin tint, and then I do a cream bronzer, a cream blush. I do some concealer, and then I do my brows, and then depending on the day, I'll do like eyeshadow. I'm not gonna do eyeshadow today. I'm really just gonna do some mascara, and the product I wanted to give a go is a mascara primer. Let me know, have you guys ever tried this? I don't know that I would use it on a regular basis, but I just wanted to see what it would do. Like, I curl my eyelashes every now and then, but I thought this could be interesting to see if it really like helps them stand out a little more. So I will check back in. I'm gonna do my makeup, and then once I'm on to this step, I'm gonna show you the process. And like I said, I'm just trying to find a way to just kind of like bump up the volume. I would assume I just let it dry for a little bit and then add my regular mascara. Gonna hang out for a little bit. Let this kind of dry, I guess. Okay, so I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait. We're just gonna go in. We're gonna learn from this, okay? Like, this is my first time using it, so we will learn together what I need to do better next time. Wow, okay. Like right away, it definitely volumized. They look fuller, and they definitely look full. They look long, and the primer really helps them like stick out, you know? It really helps with the shape. So you can be a little strategic with kind of fanning them out just right, because where they land is where they're gonna stay. Yeah, that made a difference. So then I'm just gonna put a little bit, I didn't put any primer on the lower lash line. We should put a little bruising on the outer. Great. I'm not doing any eyeliner. No eyeliner. Just want to keep it super simple. So that is what the lashes are looking like. I feel like that really did something. And I feel like when your eyelashes are done, you don't really have to, I don't feel like I need to put a lot of effort into like eyeshadow, eyeliner, because the eyelashes just kind of speak for themselves, you know? All right, this hair needs some dry shampoo, but other than that, we are gonna call this a look. Good morning. It is hair washing day. I usually do it either Saturday or Sunday. Today happens to be Sunday. The baby just went down for her first nap, so now is my chance. We are gonna wash this hair. And I was asked yesterday, someone asked me, are you just gonna let your hair grow forever? I almost wanted to say, yeah, challenge accepted. I think I will trim it either soon or I'll wait until the school year starts. I like to let it grow for the summer, just keep it really low maintenance, and then I'll probably get it trimmed and touched up for the school year, because then that's when I'll be actually styling it every day. So it's longer than it's been. It's longer than it's been in a while. I'll probably get like this much cut off, and then I like to do like some face framing pieces. So I'll probably get this all like trimmed up, and then I'll do some long layers. I don't like a ton of like discrepancy or a ton of differing lengths. I'll probably do like trim to here, and then maybe do like just some long layers, and then that face frame. And I don't color my hair. I've really come to love and appreciate just my natural color hair. All right, time to wash this hair. The hair is washed, did my little hair care routine, and now I'm just letting it air dry. That's my go-to these days. I feel like I look really tired. I was up pretty late last night. We had some really bad weather that moved through. It like with loud thunder, lightning, wind, rain. We were like on the edge of a tornado warning. We were in a tornado watch for a while, but so I was just awake watching the radar, listening. I stayed up much later than I normally do, and then I woke up at the same time, so that's probably what's hitting me this morning. But anyways, I wanted to say, wash my hair. I'm letting it air dry, and if you're curious, you can go ahead and check out my Instagram. It's at thekatievision. I'm posting on there more regularly. I haven't been super active on there in, I feel like, years past, as far as not like consistently. And that's mainly because I've always had a passion for the long form content, like here on YouTube. I love making these videos. This will be my first and foremost platform, but I've dabbled into just creating some shorter like reels, and then I've been uploading them here on YouTube when I can as well. So you'll see them here as shorts, or you can go over to my Instagram. So if you're subscribed here, but you also use Instagram, would you consider following me over there too? I'm really trying to grow my community, grow my following. I think I have about 331 following me on Instagram, and then 700 of you have subscribed to my channel, Katievision. So thank you. I appreciate that so much, and I'm just excited to keep growing this community. But all that to say, if you want to see more like daily check-ins, daily content, you can go over to Instagram. I am sharing quite a bit more these days over there. What I also wanted to say, so the next part of my day here, we're gonna go to Chipotle. If you know, you know, Sundays call for Chipotle. We, as it, my husband, daughter, and I, it's like our little tradition now. Every Sunday we'll do church, and then we get Chipotle, and then we take a nap. Today I watched church online, and we're gonna go get Chipotle. We usually get it on the early side, like right when they open, but baby is still sleeping, and I don't think I want to interrupt. But if she's not up in the next half an hour, I'll probably wake her up just so we can stick to our eating schedule, and then so she can play and then nap one more time later. Then again, as long as she's happy and healthy, and like I'm not too strict on the napping schedule. Yeah, so gonna wait for baby to wake up, and then after she's up, we're gonna head out to get lunch. I don't know if I have allergies or what, but I'm like, okay, check in later. All right, Chipotle order. I always get a bowl. I changed it up a little bit today. I got chicken and steak. I got like a double, or I got extra protein. I do so I can share with little girl, and I just want to make sure she has enough meat to eat. So I do white rice. I usually do chicken, and then I do black beans. The tomato salsa, I usually put it on, but I got it on the side today because baby loves this stuff. So I get that, and then I do cheese and corn. Any type of hot sauce or spicy is not for me. I cannot handle. And then we made the decision a while back now we just use our own tortilla chips at home, and then we buy little containers of like avocado or guacamole in bulk, like at Sam's Club, because we just kept finding that the chips and the guac were so inconsistent at the Chipotle we go to. Like one week they'd be delicious, the next week we'd even order like a large size chip and it'd be like half full, and whatever. I get it, like you're gonna get hit or miss when you have someone else making your food. But anyways, we were just like, why buy chips and guac every time? We love these tortilla chips. So if you just find a style chip you like, I just have these at home with the bowl. Don't get me wrong though, I love Chipotle chips and guac and their queso. Ooh, every now and then I will get an order of it just because it is so good. But I figured today I'm just gonna stick with our own chips, and yeah. So, all right, time to eat lunch. I don't want to keep this baby waiting. Hey, so the day really got away from me. I feel like I've just been filming in this spot every couple hours. I'm gonna take a shower and then I have things to clean up. I have clutter and messes that need to be put away. Let me show you. Not often do I have a dish. I almost said a dish full of sinks, oh no. Not often do I have a sink full of dishes, so this needs to be taken care of. I have stuff, stationery, mail, books. I need to get this put away. My hats. I went ahead, I did end up getting my new planner and notebook, so I'm going to show you that in a second. But then, like, what do I have going on here? More stuff. I have some of baby stuff. I need to find a better spot. Like, the puzzles with all these pieces, like, it's fine with her that she's playing with it, but they get everywhere, so I might put those away until she's a little bigger. But then I just have, like, things that are mine that need to be put away, things that babies, her stuff needs to be put away. This, while I'm talking about it, I need to put that in the laundry. I have my purse, I have baby's diaper bag, I have some toys out. Well, yeah, sort of. And then I need to just tidy up. Oh yeah, my hamper's downstairs because I need to finish the laundry. Duh. Yay me, dishes are done. Can check that off. I was gonna shower, but let me show you something first. All right, so I think I mentioned that I was in the market for a new planner because the day I'm filming this it's almost the last day of June. So my agenda, the planner I have, it only goes through June. So I had noted that, okay, I need to find a new planner. I was gonna wait to shop around, whatever, but I saw at Target planners, notebooks, stationery by Sugar Paper, and I've used their products in the past. I've loved them. So I found the perfect planner and just like the perfect notebook, and I grabbed a couple of cute pens. So let me show you them. All right, here it is. So I was looking for like a neutral color, which I found, and I love gold details. So this is the Sugar Paper Essentials Planner, 2025-26, weekly, monthly. And I like how big it is. Again, that's what I looked for with that other one. I write a lot, so I like to have a large workspace. So just some details. I love this quote, start each day with a grateful heart. Just a great reminder. And then how cute. I just wanted to show you some key features in case you are looking for some inspiration. I thought this was cute, this year's wish list, but look how beautiful. So it has this whole spread that says this month, beautiful July, which is coming really soon. And then there's the month, like pretty standard, but I can write everything out, any big things happening, little extra space for notes. I have a list where I can do my to-dos, I have goals, and then, you know, I don't really need to call many people these days, but, you know, say there's a week that I do, or maybe I need to schedule an appointment, write that down, emails, and then to buy. And then I thought this portion I could just use for some other brainstorming and whatnot. And then this is what the weekly spread looks like. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then a Saturday and Sunday box. So that is what the weekly spread looks like, and I am so excited. I love how this looks, and every week has this page. It's me very intentional with planning, so I'm super excited about that. Along with this, I was looking for a notebook. So I think I mentioned my other one. I was always looking for a space where I could just like write a bunch of stuff down if I'm brainstorming, or I like to like big task like brain dumps where I just write literally everything that's on my mind, and then I kind of break it down into separate tasks. I was drawn to this one. See the cohesiveness here, goes right along. I think they were sold like right next to each other, so I was like, okay, yes, I want this. And it's college ruled, has a nice little pocket, and then it's just pages and beautiful pages of blank space where I can just dump my mind. And there's like the little perforation here so I can tear it out. Spot for the date. So Loved this win-win. I'm so excited about these. And last but not least, I grabbed these cute pens that go along with it. I do see a theme here. White, gold. Yeah. This is, I'm so excited. So my plan after I shower, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna do some planning. I'm gonna just write down. I love filling out my like monthly spread. I'm gonna go through my old agenda, take out anything that's maybe stuck inside, transfer it all over. I don't think I'll share too much on how I do that. I don't really have a system down for it, kind of do, but I figured I'll just take care of it and maybe show you what it's looking like, but maybe not, because a lot of it is pretty like personal life stuff. So I don't think I would show you outright.